Yo, we back with another reaction, man. It's your boy Boss KO Music. On this channel, I like to react to some of your favorite YouTubers and influencers. So that's the content you like. Subscribe, man. Quick house rules. Go through these videos, give my thoughts and opinions. You can follow along with me. Give me your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Before I press play, give me 2-3 seconds to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Before I get into the reaction, go ahead, subscribe while it's free. It's free to subscribe right now. Go ahead, hit that button.
Jalea spoke out after too many people were commenting that her and Funny Mike's daughter London is disrespectful.
Did it? Not yours. Did it?
What?
Tell this girl to get my ring back.
Ooh.
Why you slapping?
Yeah, shorty be wildin' like my daughter. I ain't gonna lie. She be wildin' like my daughter.
Why you hit her on top of her head?
We wasn't that hard.
Hmm.
But this girl is wild, y'all.
That's rude.
Yeah, that's rude.
Why would you say that girl?
That's rude.
Someone said you did right, Jalea. And she's still being rude after being disciplined. That is not okay. If you think about it, she acted just like Jalea. It wasn't hard enough. She kept being disrespectful. Should have checked the child for disrespecting mama. Then to the child's side, she gonna feel like it's okay. Jalea did respond to the comments. She said, "Let me clear this up now because I'm starting to get too many comments. But I want y'all to understand, London is very smart. She knows when them cameras is rolling. She doesn't say things purposely to make y'all laugh. When the cameras are off, it's a whole different ball game. Please relax. Behind the camera."
Yeah, they can't do what they want to do on camera. She pushed the limit when she see them cameras on. She like, oh yeah, I could get away with everything. It's time.
My kids are very respectful. They literally grew up around this content-ish. They ain't crazy. They give y'all exactly what y'all be looking for, and we let them get they shine on if it's not too much. LOL, please don't get it effing twisted. Y'all leave y'all comments down below. Let me know what y'all thinking when it comes to that. Chris Ailes did speak on Corey being upset that Carmen's lawyer is giving him the runaround to sign the divorce papers. But not only do they want him to sign the divorce papers, but they want him to sign a restraining order and also an agreement not to talk about Carmen and the kids on the internet. Well, Corey is saying that he wants nothing to do with Carmen or the kids. He just wants a divorce. Well, he's threatening her because he's tired of the runaround, so he's threatening to call ICE on Carmen and her mom.
So he don't want to sign a restraining order and not to speak on Carmen or the kids. So that's why she won't sign the paperwork. But they be both speaking back and forth on each other. Like, what's gonna be the difference? I don't understand. Like, was she gonna try to sue him after that? Like, all right, if you talk about me after we divorce, like after they divorced, like, was she scared he gonna put out like all the secrets and all that? Like, what's wrong?
Mr. Carmen, if Corey trying to deport you, Carmen, I am locked in on GD. I'm locked in with the ISIS people. You not gonna get deported, Carmen. Call my phone. You know who to hit up. This is not a game. This is not a Twitch stream. I'm not even on Twitch.
Man, what? He talking about some, he locked in with the ISIS people on GD. What?
Right now, I'm talking to you face to face. If Corey want to be messy and he want to be a bitter baby daddy and trying to get you deported, he call my phone. Matter of fact, I call niggas right now on my soul, on my granny. Watch this.
Taxes was taxing. Now taxes is relaxing when you file.
Hey Siri, call ISIS for me.
Wow. This guy tripping. Why he making content out of them, man?
Watch this. I'm not the nigga to play with. I really put that shit in. ISIS. Yo, so y'all know Corey, right? Yeah. So Corey Pritchett is trying to deport his ex-baby mama, Carmen. We love Carmen. Deport Corey ass. Deport him. He's not supposed to be on this earth. That Chris is supposed to be somewhere else. Yes. Okay.
Oh, he trolling Carmen. He supposed to do her show. He ain't do her show. He was getting her to run around. It's probably because he want a little bag and she didn't want to pay it. So now he trolling.
Carmen, you good, boo boo? They ain't gonna deport you. I told him to deport Corey. That he need to go somewhere. Hello.
Recently, Brooklyn Frost and Gigi dropped a video speaking on them being called out for laughing at TeeTee when she was being trolled in the Rolling Loud concert. Well, a lot of people want TeeTee to react to their videos, but here's what TeeTee had to say.
Cause you know what be happening, chat? You know what be happening? Like the days I be nice, I wish I was mean. But then I'd be like, this wouldn't have happened if I was mean, if that makes sense. But sometimes I really be like holding my tongue with things, and when I do, I'd be like, in the moment I'd be like, let me just not say anything, you know, blah blah blah. But then after I'd be like, I should have said something. Like I should have, like, You get what I'm saying? Like I do that all the time. Like I regret it. Like I'd be like, well,
Yeah, you just non-confrontational. That's all. You ain't trying to be confrontational at the time, but then when you second guess yourself, you're like, I don't mind being, but at the time you be like, no, I ain't know that.
y'all wouldn't. I don't know, but I did see the videos and stuff like that. I just don't know if I should really react to it because I'm just trying to think maybe I should just be the bigger person and leave things alone and keep it the way that it is because I don't know. Because people, I think people take my kindness for weakness. Is that a wig or a quick weave? This is a wig.
Mm, damn, know you DDG with sister now. So behind the scenes, DDG them, it's finna be up. It's something going on. I'm telling y'all, it's something going on with DDG, Cassinet and all them, and then it bled over to Brooklyn playing with TeeTee, and then went over to the girls. Cause how he looked when he reacted to that video, he looked like he wanted to say some things, but he didn't say it.
DDG and Zoe Spencer was the most talked about yesterday after a dude touched Zoe Spencer's behind while taking a picture. If you're not caught up on that story, the link is popping up as well as down below. But the dude did speak out. Here's what he had to say.
First and foremost, I'm gonna just come out and apologize because I'm really not that type of person. This is weird for me to even do this, but I'm not that type of person. So for the incident that happened, if you felt uncomfortable, it was all an honest mistake. I really didn't mean to do none of that. I'm gonna give you my point of view. So that night, we went to a shoot. We was doing a shoot. There was a bunch of content creators there. They were shooting skits and stuff like that. So we was working. I was doing behind the scenes work with the camera for my man Burst, and it was a bunch of creators.
You thought it was that because you be watching her flirt with little creators and stuff, and she gave you a little picture, and you thought you could, yeah, you thought it was that, bro. We ain't trying to hear that.
We did TikToks. Everybody was just networking and stuff like that. So from there, we went to the bowling alley. When we go to the bowling alley, DDG and Zoe's in there, and we was chilling. We was just bowling. I bet DDG 100 that I went and I'll put the clip in. I bet him. I lost. I paid him. Then my man Fablo got my bet him again and got my money back. So we was just vibing. Then we go to the bar because DDG was over there. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna ask for a pic real quick. So we go over there. I ask for a pic, and I take a pic and stuff. We were talking about basketball. I think it probably they were streaming, so it'd be in the stream. And after I took the pictures with him, my man Burst was like, yo, take a picture with Zoe. She's one of the GOAT females or something like that. Oh, that's the GOAT. You gotta get a picture. So I went over, and then when I reached, I just had bad hand placement that she felt uncomfortable. I seen she had a crop top on, so I felt skin. So that's why I reach. You can see in the video, I reach back up and touch her back, and then I go here. And then I feel like I'm doing this video too because I feel like I didn't apologize properly because I froze up. I didn't.
Yeah, he probably made a mistake and touched her and wasn't trying to like do too much because they know they were streaming, and she like, nah, you tried to, but he probably just was like, just put his hand back there, and she probably, it probably touched her, probably honest mistake. I give him that. I could be harsh sometimes. Probably an honest mistake. I'm gonna give him that.
Stream is on. I was just like, oh, before she even said something, you see my hand goes up, and I put my hands behind my back, and then I was just shocked. So I feel like I didn't get to formally apologize. So I want to apologize again for doing that. That's not my character. I'm not that type of person. That's not. We was outside working. We was all networking the whole day. We was just ending the night with bowling. I'm a fan of y'all work. I appreciate what y'all do. We do content and stuff like that too. So I was just showing love, and I went for the picture with DDG. I'm not like shading or anything. And then my man says get the picture, and then all that took place, and that's really not the type of person I am. I don't do that. So I'm just clearing it. People are still gonna think what they want to think. I see people doing reactions and stuff like that and trying to get a perception of me, and you don't even know who I am. So you're trying to put out a perception of me, and this, somebody said he could have done that before. It was like, no, like people can vouch. People can really vouch. I'm not that type of person. I don't. So the people making the reactions and stuff like that, I get it. It's social media. You're gonna do it. I'm making a reaction.
Yeah, that's why I said I was a little harsh. Then when you explained it was bad hand placement, like, all right, I give you the benefit of the doubt. Because you did pull your hand back. You ain't like stand on it. Like, you ain't cuff her up on you. Like, you know, okay.
Right now, but You know, I just want to apologize. I don't do that to females. I'm not groping or anything. It said he grabbed her cheeks. I didn't grab nothing. You seen as soon as I was too low. You see, I was high. You know, I froze up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's a streamer that don't stream and stuff like that. I watched their stuff, so I froze up and got nervous. That's the part that looks. I didn't like how that looked. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I didn't properly apologize the right way. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what the video was for, so I could properly apologize. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to do. I'm not that type of
Yeah, we see you study cutting this clip up because you was messing up on this part. Okay.
person at all. You know, so people making the reactions and stuff like that. I get it. I get it. It's bad hand placement on my end. I should have just took a picture with my hands in the front. You know what I'm saying? I'm not blaming it on anything. I'm apologizing. I'm short. Bad hand placement. I'm 5'5", but I'm not making any excuses. That's not what I do. And y'all can tag them if y'all want to tag them. If not, I just still want to apologize to Zoe and DDG, both of y'all. Zoe, more to you if you feel like I made you uncomfortable, or you know that was not my intentions at all, at all. You know, my mom seen that. I'm not that type of person. I'm a family person. I'm like, no, I gotta tell my point of view. I gotta apologize. I see a lot of people bashing DDG and saying he didn't jump out the window or anything like that. It wasn't that type of party for him to have to jump out the window. I just want to apologize and, you know what I'm saying, and just clear that up the right way on my end. You know what I'm saying? People are still gonna think what they want to think, but again, I apologize. This is to Zoe Spencer. I apologize.
Okay. All right. We'll take that. Hit like, subscribe, but nah, DDG shouldn't have crashed out. Nah, he ain't doing no crashing. No.